I'm gonna fly east of the airfield. There's some mountains there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to take some altitude there.
Okay. I am set up. Get I take off. Not gonna be able to really take my hands off.
Windreamer, are you spawned in? I don't see you. Maybe you launched already?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm.
I see you. I see you.
I got my favorite tow plane.
And didn't run you to the ground this time?
I use the platypus with kinetic assistance.
Yeah, okay. Which one do you use?
The platypus.
Oh, this one, is it the one that gets you like 6,000 feet in the air?
Yep.
Oh damn.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, I'm going winch launch this time, so hopefully I get enough.
I'm watching you.
A bit shy to close my canopy and get my battery on, otherwise I won't be going.
On the We Love Hollywood, when you cross the first mountain range going to Big Bear Lake, you don't blow all your altitude on speed.
No, I know. I'm trying, but I just don't get it. I'm trying to follow the others, and I'm not getting too fast. I'm not, but I always Big Bear is a pain for me. After that, it's I make it to Big Bear, but then I just can't retain the altitude or gain any more altitude to go over on the other side, do the casino thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and then the big mountain at the tram, I went counterclockwise around it.
Right.
Yeah, most people I think that's what they do. They do counterclockwise.
Here.
I'm gonna use the engine a bit.
Now it's a bad launch.
Are you on the FES version?
Yep.
I use the engine to get you up.
I should be like, which one should reset my nav beforehand, whoops. Move. Which way did you guys sort of fly out afterwards?
I'm flying. I flew east, east, southeast. You're gonna see me. I'm east of the runway right now. I don't know. There's no maximum on this first waypoint. I know how high we should be getting. The DuPont telescope, the first one is at 7,500 feet. And right now it tells me that I'm gonna be there at 1,500. I guess we should climb a bit, maybe to 5,000 feet and then go, or 6,000 feet maybe. Yeah, Windreamer, you're almost like there.
That's the east, you say. One disadvantage of the headsets, I just can't quite see people that easily. Where are you
Hello
guys right
there.
now?
Two minutes to task start.
Disregard. It's the official task start, but we can start whenever we want. Actually, we can wait for you a bit.
I'm just trying to think where you guys are.
Can't you see us? Do you have the nameplates on?
I don't think I do.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Where would it be? It would be. Would it be an assistant? Navigate maybe?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I have a shortcut for that, so I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it's in assistant somewhere.
If there's a button, it'll be in the controls.
Yes, if you have a binding associated with it.
60 seconds to task
I
start.
could
Windreamer, to your 4 o'clock.
make it. Pilot. If I type in pilot.
Thirty seconds to task start.
Toggle display players. I can turn it on or off. If I bind it.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start task.
Did you find a way to see our nameplates?
I've pressed the button I bound.
I see you coming by me.
I'm following you I've been following you for the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
I see what looks to be someone with a flashing light. Is that one of you guys, or is that just a random hit?
You should really see, if you look like east of the airfield, you should really see Windreamer and Major Dad name tag up at about 6,000 feet, 6,500 feet.
What plane are you flying?
I'm in the Discus 2C.
So he don't have the same nav computer we do, right?
No.
Not quite. You probably don't have the LXN mod either, but
I've got the LXN mod, but I don't have Kinetic Assistant or anything
Oh,
like that
good.
on right now.
So he
good.
could select the map, and then he'd find us on the map.
That works.
I'm not sure. I'm not so sure.
Oh, I
in this
don't either.
case, but-
That's yeah.
So you don't see our nameplates. We're probably like to your 3 o'clock or something like that right now, high above.
No. Do you want? No, hang on, I'll check.
Oh, too bad. Yeah, you probably don't have the nameplates yet.
Yeah.
You've enabled
Um,
Yeah, he's enabled multiplayer because we can see him. Yeah.
Yeah. Toggle display
Now we're
players.
at 3 o'clock to him
Yeah.
because his plane just turned, and it looks like he's headed.
I'm stationary right now.
Oh, you're on the ground.
Oh no, I paused and I'm sort of
Just
hovering.
paused. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm just floating up here at
Think-
61 knots.
Yeah, following. You're taking a bit of distance from me. Are you still on the engine?
No, no engine, just floating.
That would be it. Ooh. Second. I had. It was toggle players on and off instead of toggle nameplates.
Yeah.
That might be. Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about being in VR. It's a little more difficult to help others.
There you are. Yep. Tally.
Yay.
You guys are way
So
higher
if you
than
want to
me.
get, yeah, but if you want to get fast, you can slew if you want because it's not we've not started the task
Ah.
yet. So you can just cheat and use your slew keys to come near us at 6,500 feet, and then we
Yeah.
can all go for the start.
Oh, now I'm above.
All right, yeah, 7,500. Yeah, that's good. You're gonna be able to just go for the start.
I can
Oh,
stop.
I have
I
to
can
watch
actually stop
myself.
my
I'm
engine as
coming
well.
really close to you. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh wow! Look to your right.
No, I don't think I've got the AS33 installed.
Dreamer.
No.
Yeah, I see you there. Going right over the top of me now.
All right, so
In your
can we?
Canadian camouflage.
Yeah, I'm back with my Quebec camouflage. Exactly.
I don't
I'm
have
flying
it.
Denmark.
I don't have the AS33 installed. You guys are flying the most
we are
aerodynamic bonanzas.
bonanzas. Yeah.
You're flying the most aerodynamic
Sorry.
bonanzas I've ever seen.
We're flying bonanzas to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we let's head for the start now.
Mhm. Well, the task just auto starts, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the Alexan mod, check your waypoint just to make sure that you have the start, the P805 waypoint.
Yeah, 2.5. I've got Van and Nars.
All
Yeah,
right,
P805,
so I'm
yeah.
7 kilometers from the start.
I am above you guys right now by quite a margin. Up to start. God, that slew upwards is really bad.
You're gonna realize soon that our bunch that are flying on the Tuesday on the Sunday flight, we're not competitive at all. We're pretty relaxed. Just want to have fun, have a fun flight.
I forgot to get my music playing. Oh well. Oh, someone else is on the runway.
Hello,
Copperhead.
Copperhead. How are you? We already launched though. You can slew to us if you want.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm late starting, so I'll catch up to you.
No problem. We're not even started yet. We're just about. I'm 3 kilometers. We're just about to cross the start. So really bon. Oh, there's a nice looking dam just to the left of us. The river down there. If you follow it to the left to the east,
wow.
you see a dam.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I can't zoom. I call that.
Task started. Okay, so it's 40 kilometers from here, and there's no clear ridges, but a few mountains. So I guess we just dolphin surf on them.
And when I tried this before, I found some of the ridges pretty good, but I ended up being too far west. So we're going south. Yeah, I ended up being too far west at one point, which then meant I had to go over some pretty nasty terrain at low level, and I sort of got a lot of sink from that.
Okay. Yeah, because the ridges are like not like 40 degrees across our path to the waypoint. So I guess yeah we can try to use some of them, but we can't use the ridge all along. There are bigger mountains to the east, but they're too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good sink on the other side of these ridges.
Did you see where they did wave soaring today?
Yeah, I didn't try it myself yet.
Would have liked to have done it, except I was eating at the time, so.
It was beyond me. I read about it.
Yeah, I don't know how it went. Did you look into the thread? Maybe they commented on it.
No, I didn't.
planning going on this ridge here or going straight to the...
Man, there's so much sink here. Gonna have to do some back and forth on this one.
Hmm. Good ridge.
My wife's making peanut butter cookies.
Keep some for me.
You can smell them cooking.
A little bit new to gliding. Is there any good sort of tips regarding gaining altitude on the ridges?
Check the wind direction. Try to be on the blowing side, you know, not on the other side. That's one pretty good basic tip, I think.
But be on the upwind.
Yeah, like you're doing right now. But on the SSC channel, you have into the info, I think, channel. Yeah, there's pretty good knowledge base there with a lot of articles that you can and videos. I would recommend to watch that.
Are they sort of real life gliding, which can then be applied in game, or is it sort of in game gliding?
No, Wednesday they used to do the live weather, but I'm not sure if it worked. It was pretty I think complicated or hard because they had to find the right spot at the exact moment, which is not always convenient. So they started to do like we're doing right now. They started to do a 1-year-old task.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, doing a regular group event with live weather is pretty hard. You really have to find the perfect spot and where in the world at the right time.
Mm.
Yeah, this ridge here is good. Doing a few back and forth, it's getting me some good altitude now.
Still need another 2,700 or so feet.
Yeah, for the you're looking at your arrival height at Dupont Telescope.
I don't think. Wait. Yes.
Yeah, it's on the Lexan mod. You probably have a field that's configured to show you the arrival,
Yeah.
estimated arrival height. But it all depends, of course, on the speed you fly and the ratio that you're gonna get.
Hmm. Actually, I think I remember seeing in the soaring Discord channel, there was in the discus part, there was information regarding that the best glide ratio is about 150 kilometers an hour, something like that, wasn't it? Or
For which glider? I don't know.
Discus 2C.
I'm really not too familiar with the exact numbers. Sorry.
That's good.
Seems a bit of a of a big number. Okay, so I think there are other ridges on the route there, so I'm gonna try my way. I'm gonna change route now and make my way to the waypoint and see what I can get
Mhm.
in between.
Might do the same. I think I'm still about 1,500 feet above you, I think, right now.
Yep. I saw you on my last pass. I saw you above. I'm 8.5 kilometers from the telescope, but I'm still like at least 2,000, 2,500 feet off.
Same. Me, it's showing 1,700 feet, and I'm probably about a kilometer behind you, I'd say.
Yeah, got you. You have pretty good altitude, and I still have to climb my way to the telescope. I think I see. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I see it on top of the mountain right in front of me. 7.4 kilometers now.
I think I can. But there's clouds behind it, so White Observatory is kind of hard to spot.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. There's like 2 or 3 buildings on top.
Yeah.
That's how clear the crystal is. I like it.
I still, if I look carefully, I still get screen door. But I have to look pretty careful. Although my GPU wouldn't be able to do much better than this, so yeah.
I'm getting pretty good lift right now. Which GPU are you using?
1080 Ti. It's old, but it's strong. 11 gigs of VRAM works great in VR.
I won't be able to go straight at it. I think I'm gonna have to
I feel I'm going to do the same. I'm not
gonna circle back. I'm gonna circle back on this ridge here because I was when Dreamer and Copperhead. I'm getting back because we're getting good lift and I want to be higher.
I might do the same actually. Parcel 2. I'm going to clear the mountain.
Yeah, I got 2,200 to go.
Oh, that's a lot of sync. Not like that.
Alright, 5 point, getting average 6 knots of lift on this ridge. It's good.
Damn. I'm not sure that is in meters per second. I'm getting 1.7 or so. Oh, I'm right next to you, by the way. Oh dear. Hi.
Yeah, wow, this is a close. Yeah.
I don't know who's turning that situation. I don't know.
$1,000 to go.
You think you'll be able to do it on that pass, or do you think you have to go back around again?
Well, I think the wind at this height, I think the wind, I could go on the other side of this little valley and get ridge and get lift from this other ridge in front of us.
Yeah. Alright, so
But just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna do just another pass on this one.
probably for the best. Climbing like mad, wow.
Oh yeah, it's really good here, really good. That's the beauty of the AS33 because it's a flat glider, so I'm on T2 right now, so it's really good.
You find it a lot easier to climb than I do actually. That's, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, flap gliders are good for that.
I have to re-download it again.
Oh, it's a real joy to fly the AS33.
I'm trying to think of where the discus is. Selling point. Or just dash.
And the JS3 that Copperhead has right now is also pretty good. JS3, the 18 meters and the 15 meters, they're from the same authors that created the AS33, so pretty similar,
Yeah.
but no engine.
Ah.
Got to be careful. Okay, I got my like 100 feet to my arrival. I think I'm gonna even get my arrival before I'm at the end of this ridge, so I'm going for it now.
Mhm. I've still got 500 more feet to go, to be honest. But I am.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it on that next pass that you're doing.
Well, I'm getting really right now, like 2.5 meters a second or so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see another building. Although there's a few Oh yeah, they're all in line. So the first one is the Dupont telescope, but there are a few, like not even a kilometer after that is the Warsaw telescope, and then I think there's a few of them in line. I can
Yeah.
see them. Yeah, cool. Yeah, better watch out which way you are approaching them, like Copperhead is doing. I just saw that there can be a lot of sink depending on how you approach it. So I think I'm gonna go around and approach them from the southwest.
Oh yeah, it's in a sort of almost a little crescent at the top of that, isn't it?
Yep. And yeah, you want to be at about the same altitude. I'm at 7,400 feet. You want to be at that altitude to really see them. I think to enjoy the buildings and the view, it's about the right altitude.
There's much lift on this one. It says yeah, it says I've got 74 feet. I reckon I can take that.
Yeah, Copperhead's gonna have to do some circles in here.
Oh, Windreamer's gone space shuttle.
I did a lawn dart.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the lift back. So yeah, no problem.
Ah, lovely. I'll follow where you went then. Damn, it's a bit of sync.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you really
happened
have
to me.
to go around. You really have to go around and approach them from the southwest.
It's just as I was
Don't go straight at them.
It was just as I was exiting that last ridge. It wasn't huge, but it was enough to make my heart skip.
Wow. Okay. Nice view here. There's really a bunch of telescopes here. Make sure you go close enough so you can grab all of the waypoints. They're pretty tight.
Oh wow. That's what that squiggle on the map is.
And there's another one in construction while they took the picture. There's a crane here. There's another one that's probably being built.
Wonder when they took the picture.
I'm coming to the giant Magellan telescope.
It's wonderful. Oh, lovely. 3 meters per second.
Wow, this thing is a giant. It's massive.
Maybe what, like 30 meters or something, isn't it, in diameter?
I don't know, but yeah, it's huge. I see the parking in the other building in comparison. It's we don't see on the other side. I'm tempted, but there's gonna be too much shink because it's opened on the other side.
Oh yeah, it will. Yeah.
He probably modeled the whole thing. I know that because he modeled the one in Hawaii, and it's pretty neat. But I'm not risking going on the other side.
Yeah. Move. Careful you don't get into trouble there.
Coming back at you so I can wait and grab some more altitude.
Sounds good. There's so much here, wow.
A ton, yeah. I'll be looking down at the telescopes again. That's a bonus.
This thing would look like if you didn't have the mod.
Yeah, you'd get only like the satellite, you know, the map, the burned, the cooked in the images, but it's nothing like that.
Yeah. No, I'm not seeing a... Yeah, it's definite. Ish. Oh. Oh, the massive one's the very last one, okay.
Yeah, on this, on this group. Next, it's Lascia Observatory, which is like 26, 27 kilometers away. Copper Hat is coming around to it, slowly climbing.
Get this waypoint and I'll stand back around again.
Yeah, one other hint, maybe tip. Always turn on the wind side. When you turn, always turn towards the wind.
Yeah. Oh wow, I turn around and... Sure you didn't slew that high?
Nope. I'm on T2 and I'm going up like an elevator.
I've got 4.2 meters per second just then. Don't know what that is in knots.
Yeah,
but
mine is in knots, so I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I could ask my phone, but I don't think it'd give me a deep.
I can see that Lascia Observatory is at 7,600 feet, and my arrival height is already at 85, so I'm okay to go to the next one.
I've still
Just
got
wanna
another.
wait for you guys. Copper Hat is still like this.
I've still got another 350, 400 feet or so. It says, but I'm pointing the opposite way, so.
I'm gonna just circle around here a bit and wait for you guys to come back.
Mhm. I am on my way back. Back around.
So you're still seeing us as bonanzas, right? There's another tool that you can download, which is called MMM. I think model matching. What's that? There's 3M, but model matching model matching manager, I think, and or model matching mod, where you can basically tell it which model to use for each glider that is available.
Okay.
So you could say for the AS33, show me a Discus if you don't have it, for example.
Well, I'll probably just re-download them, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. There's so many of them, so I'm using it too. Especially for the fighters. There's so many fighters out there, but I don't have all of them, so at least I can have them shown in F-18. Because I hate to see Airbus 320 or some flying at jet speed, at fighter jet speed,
Let's go Mach 1.
and doing crazy maneuvers. All right,
Amount of
keep
lift,
going.
isn't it? We're getting the same lift as before, I must say.
Windreamer, I'm coming at ya. Oh, are you doing another pass?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Oh,
because you weren't in front of me and I slewed, so I wasn't gonna lead.
All right, I'm turning back on you. His copperhead is still pretty low.
oh, that's the lift I want. The AS33, is it a front electric? Well, is it a front sustainer, or have you got something that comes out the top?
Yeah, it's at the top. Yeah, just behind the cockpit.
Yeah.
And it's I think it's electric. Yeah.
Yeah, it's electric.
Yeah, it's the DG808, that is a jet engine, a small jet engine.
Such cool.
Right now in the state that it is, the DJ808, it needs an update. I think they're gonna update it soon. I hope, because it's a little too much like not overpowered, but too much
Too much climb rate?
the glide ratio and all is a little too much. Yeah, it's got a very good advantage on all the others out there.
Yeah.
Okay, enough. I'm flying to the other one, the Lascia Observatory.
I'm just gonna finish this bit and then turn back and follow.
Ah, see, I went just on the other side and looked back at my outside view so I can have a look at the Magellan telescope from the opening side. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's a good idea. I don't think the thing is installed properly. I can't see anything that big.
Oh, so
Ah, oh well. Oh well.
I think I already see a line of buildings in front of me. I'm like 15 kilometers away. I think I see where we're going.
I'm still 10 nautical miles out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it. I see a road winding to the top of this little crest ridge, and there's buildings, white buildings all along the ridge. It's probably that. La Silla, and then there's a bunch of them. There's the Dutch 0.9 meter telescope. I think there's a bunch of them again. Oh yeah, I think there's 3, 4. A bunch of waypoints all packed in again. I'm gonna descend. I want to see them up close.
Don't think Copper wants to.
Copper is already at the right altitude to do that, I think.
Yeah.
Watch out for V and E here.
I'm flying really slowly. Only at 120 kilometers an hour.
I was going to, yeah, going over speed. I'm doing 130 knots.
Ooh. I am 62 knots. 68 knots. I don't know.
There's a balloon here. A hot air balloon.
What the? Is it Golf Alpha Tango 28 or something, isn't it? Or no, so Julia Alpha Tango.
No, I think it's just I think it's part of the scenery. I don't know. Can you build a balloon in the air? Maybe, I don't know, but I don't see a nameplate.
Oh.
I don't see a balloon.
You'll see it once you'll see it, I'm sure. Wow, this guy did an amazing job. There's so many buildings here. And telescopes.
I'm gonna go here and do it for real.
I see it.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
on the hill.
definitely. You see it, yeah.
So,
Wow, it's nice.
buildings though. A little road leading up to that.
Oh, Cerro Mananciales is at 12,000 feet. So, but it's at 43 kilometers, 45 kilometers.
That's
But
a lot.
yeah, we're gonna need some altitude.
There any sort of ridges we can sort of cruise along the way there, or is it all going to be gained over
Yeah,
here?
I think we're gonna get some lift from on the way there.
Yeah, I can see the observatories. I can see it on this one. There's that massive, almost mountain sort of cliff or ridge sort of thing off to, where's it roughly? Sort of our left stuff. That would probably provide quite a bit of lift, although we have to sort of get over there first.
Yeah, we have to go over there. I don't think it's. Oh yeah, I think the next waypoint is kind of crosses with this with these mountains that are on our left. So we need to go in that direction, general direction. Yes.
You good there, Copper?
Yeah, I missed one. I have to go back for it.
Ah, okay.
The ones that are all in a pack.
That was that one, that right hand turn one just after the pack. You sort of have to go over and you get a lot of
Oh,
sync
yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
I was worried about that one because I didn't want to lose it. Right in the dip of the valley.
Okay, now we're gonna talk we're gonna talk about ridge lift because I think we're gonna get a really good amount of lift here.
I hope so, because this waypoint I am sinking.
Yeah, it's on and off coming, going through these mountains, but then after that, looking at the map, it's wow, it's all going our way.
Nice. I am. Sink. $500 coming out. So how is that ridge?
Really good, really good. I'm reaching 12,000 feet right now, and I know I'm gonna get some more. But past one of the ridge, you don't go straight. I'm at 15, 16 kilometers from the next waypoint. Don't go straight at it because it's gonna be sink all the way.
Yeah.
So you have to turn. You have to turn like west, and yeah, go around it.
Okay. Yeah. I had to win the Southern Hemisphere. I need to get my head around which way west was. Yeah, we're travelling south rather.
Yeah, we were flying pretty much south. Now I'm at 240 degrees and turning, going around the waypoint, which is due south to me right now, but I have to go around it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and gain a couple thousand feet on that big ridge which you're on. Sort of start making my way over there.
Well, the boys are here, so I'll see you Tuesday.
Oh, so sorry, could make it to the end, but yes, enjoy your time with the boys and see you Tuesday.
Okay.
You man, have a good one.
Great night.
Yep.
I'm glad I got into the bridge now. I'm starting to get quite worried.
And we can see the ocean on the other side, on our right side.
Oh yeah. I don't see it for a while to be honest.
Yeah. I just didn't. I was just not looking this way. No, I'm not slewing.
What?
I'm not slewing, but I'm on an elevator here, right? Wow.
If you get any higher, you have to use oxygen, mate.
Almost 13,000 feet. I have my arrival height to the next waypoint.
I'm nowhere. I've still got 2,500 feet to go. Yeah, ass. You need to have oxygen on now. On. think I had the idea of just a thermal normally on that bit, because I was getting insane amount of lift.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to fly around and use that lift to see how far you're gonna go.
Then I realised I would end up be turning towards the ridge, and it's probably not the best idea.
Holy cow.
What?
Going up again.
Oh yeah. Solid 4 meters per second climb then.
Yeah, it was like 8.3 knots, but wow. Almost totally vertical.
I've already. I came into this ridge about 2,000 or 3,000 feet beneath it, and now I'm above it in just like a pass and a half.
That's it, I passed Cerro Manala something. Going for the next waypoint, P2213. It's lower. I think it's going down from this. SOAR telescope is 85.
Once it's all downhill from
That's
here.
the last
wasn't it?
one. Almost. It's all lower than here. Yeah.
It says I've still got to climb 1,000 more feet, but I think I can do that on the ridges on the way there, so I should.
Yeah, easy. And we're about on the altitude of one of the first cloud layer. It's nice.
Ah. Get some conventional thermals going soon.
No, these are too small.
That's one thing I do need to sort of learn how to use thermals properly, because I can sort of, I've got on an angled ridge, but
You gotta have the right weather in Microsoft Flight Sim. You gotta you can look in our bank of flights in either on GotGravel or on SSC. You will find some flights that are identified as thermal, and you can learn a lot from flying these flights. I can give you the Namibian desert one, the Namibian triangle, I think. Namibia triangle is one that has a great thermal right at the start of the when you launch from the airfield, and it's great. You just use it and you climb, and you go to the next waypoint. You have another thermal there along the way. So it's really not a ridge flight. This one, the Namibia triangles. You're gonna get a good practice out of thermaling.
I'd like. Actually, yeah, I would. Afterwards, can you send me that then?
Yeah, I can
Or
find you
send
the
the
link.
link. Oh, we are above the clouds. Disadvantage of VR, it's really hot. Does the AS33 have any negative flaps?
Yes, it does. I'm -2 right now, doing like 120 knots.
Ah, yeah. Figured.
Yeah, the AS is really a nice glider to fly these tasks. It can be fast, but it can at the same time you can use the flaps to get some altitude. I always fly it full ballast.
Would you actually, so when doing ridges you want full ballast? Is it when you're doing sort of normal thermals you want to have less ballast then, yes? Or is it?
Yeah, in task where you don't have distance, I use no ballast. But as soon as you have some distance to go from point A to point B, it's some distance, not height, but more of a distance, then you always go full ballast. I think for me, I go full ballast
Yeah. Okay.
because I prefer the speed. It's like the example of a paper plane with the clip. So if you take the paper plane and you throw it without the clip, it will go. Will it go further than if you take the same paper clip, the same paper plane, and add a clip on the nose? You're gonna, in the middle, center of
Yeah.
gravity.
I was gonna say it'll
The
fly
one
the same.
with the clip will go further.
Yeah.
It will go further away. But if you really know that altitude is the essence of the flight, like one of the flight we did in New Zealand, it was really a good ridge flight for a long part, and then we came up to that Mount Aor, the big mountain that is in New Zealand, and then we all dumped the ballast right there because we knew we had to climb to 18,000 feet. We're starting like 10,000, not even 10,000. So we dumped the ballast there, we climbed, and then the way back was really long, but we had 18,000 feet, so that was pretty high. We could still manage a good speed, but of course it was slower without the ballast.
Yeah.
Another flight created by Maverick, the one that we are flying right now.
Do they create most of the flights then? So.
We're a bunch of designers. I do several myself. Maverick does a lot. George on the SSC B21. We we are maybe like 10 task designers that are always creating tasks usually.
Yeah.
But we do welcome any addition. If you have ideas for tasks.
I feel like I'd need to get a bit more experience and know what to look for to make a good task.
Yeah. I think I got into glider in a little more than a year ago, and I was like you at the beginning, didn't know anything about gliding, and didn't stop since then. And I started creating tasks a few months later.
Yeah.
There's so much lift along the way, so that even if I try to lose altitude, I'm still at 12,000 feet. I gain again. So no worries on that leg going to the other waypoints.
Well, looking at the trip, I've got about 1,000 feet. I'm above 1,000 feet above where I'd need to be for the last waypoint, and I'm only going to gain in altitude. So
Yeah. Yeah, my final glide shows like 1,500 feet easily. And I know I'm gonna still get lift going there.
there we go. Got the waypoint. Because that's a big ridge, and I was losing a lot of altitude on the downwind part.
I wonder with the kind of oh wow, there's a big mountain in to the south. I can see it in the horizon. It's really high. Wonder what it is. Yeah, I'll surely try the wave preset that they created on the SSC that they tried today, because wave could be interesting to go up to 25,000 feet.
Oh yeah. I think I'm probably.
See, that's something I never did, and I never really read about wave soaring.
I've watched a couple videos on like YouTube of like real life stuff where you get like 70 knots or something. Is it lenticular clouds or something? Something like that?
Yeah, that's what's gonna give you a wave soaring.
Yeah, and I knew it wasn't Microsoft Flight Sim natively, but I'm guessing people created a weather preset which sort of simulates that.
They're trying. That's why George came up with this one. He's been working on it for several weeks now, and I think he found something that is the closest we're gonna get. Maybe in Flight Sim 2024 we're gonna get better, but I think I'm gonna try it myself. I want to see.
Can't stop climbing.
I don't know if Copperhat, were you in that flight today to try?
Yes, I was. It was a bit of a challenge.
How?
I got up to 25,000, but you had to work for it.
Yeah, it's not easy, but you could see a difference with ridge soaring.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I mean, George says it depends on the height above the ground, so you still rely on the ground formation.
Okay, so it's a simulation of wave, but yeah, it still relies on the ground, not the cloud. Because in real life, I think it's just the difference between the layers, direction and temperature. I don't know, but it's really layers of wind that create these waves.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go down a bit. I'm too high. There's telescopes right at Cerro Tololo and Terak something. Using my air brake to go down.
2,000 feet above the final waypoint, and almost 4,500 feet above the next one.
Yeah, I can see the SOAR telescope too. You have to turn hard left after the Cerro Tololo. And I can see where we're going, yeah. Okay, it's the Inter-American Telescope.
Nothing more satisfying than speed and variometer. See.
Yes, it is. It's a pretty music.
Oh yeah. Unless it's increasing in, but going more negative, of which then that's a bit scary. Overspeed soon.
Wow. I really don't know why I didn't do this flight before a year ago, because it's amazing. All the telescopes, and it's really cool.
I can't stop looking at the scenery, like the contours of the mountain.
Yeah, and in VR it's so nice.
Actually, on the note of VR, there's one thing which I feel like doesn't get mentioned enough compared to 2D. When you're flying along and there's a crosswind, it's instinctive. You point the nose into the wind and you travel in the direction.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
you just
3D. Yeah.
So just sort of get a feeling like when doing a crosswind landing, it's so easy because you know
It's true.
feel which direction
It's
it's
true.
going.
Yeah, it's a lot more intuitive to see it, because you have that field of view in the 3D. You kind of really see where you're going.
Yeah, it's just so good.
And you can even do it with a little less resolution, because the immersion itself is so great that I can accept a little bit less resolution than a 4K monitor, because I can't go back.
I could. Moving through the valleys.
Which VR set are you using?
I'm using Pimax 5K Plus.
And I'm on the Pimax Crystal.
I've got the baby of the headsets.
Yeah, you've been flying it for a few years, or at least a year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while. I'll
I've
check
been
when I
flying
bought
it.
it, but I'll go.
I got it in June. June. I got mine in June. I was number 49 of the first 50 batch.
Just about got it then. Almost overspeeding. Yeah, I've had this. What would it have been? 20. No, earlier than that. 2018, 2017, something like that.
Okay, yeah,
2018,
it's been a
I
while.
think. I'd have to check exactly when I bought it, though. That's the thing.
No, I don't want lift now. I don't want it. They're gonna make me overspeed. And yeah, another thing that it's really cool to do in VR because of that sense of where you know where you're going. Doing a big slip, you know, it's also really rewarding because you really can almost feel how you are going sideways.
Yeah, you're going along and you're looking up out the cockpit, but forward at the same time.
Yep.
Actually, what stick and pedals do you use?
Oh, I'm still on an old Cytex X52 for the stick and throttle, and I also have a Logitech yoke in front of me. I use the buttons on it, and the pedals are the Thrustmaster ones. Thrustmaster, the basic one though.
Yeah, the T-Flight ones. Yeah. When I first started flight simming, my first proper HOTAS, I think it was the X56 Logitech, and I also used the same Thrustmaster pedals. So I had a
So
lot of
Cytec, it was one Logitech bought Cytec because yeah, the X7 were the Cytec ones, but they got bought by Logitech at some.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that was before I got mine. Though I was lucky, I got
Yeah,
one of the good
okay.
ones. And then what I then
They're
did,
still pretty good. You know, the X52 is I don't know how old my set
Oh,
is,
it's
but it's
donks old.
going. It's really good. Still
Yeah.
really good. Of course, it's not like I was looking at the big ones, the Win something.
Winwig, yeah.
There's and there's another one which is
Purple VKB.
wow. But like, are you ready to pay like $500, $600 for your stick, just for the stick?
Yes. I said I started on Logitech. I had a lot of
Yeah,
disposable
it's like
income.
wheels, you know. Yeah, you can go with Fanatec for $1,000 bucks.
Why?
But no, I have a J25, an old Logitech G25 wheel, and it's still it's still going great. I'm not a professional racer, sim racer.
I've got the what is it? The G29. Yeah, the one with the there was two versions. One for PlayStation, one for Xbox. I got the one with all the buttons on. There's buttons. That's for racing. But my flight sim gear that I'm using right now, I did have a lot of disposable ink. EKB Gunfighter Mark II, and I got a 200mm extension on that, so it's sort of between legs, right?
Wow, you must post some pictures of your rig.
Oh hell yeah! I also got some MFG Crosswind pedals, which are really nice. I didn't realise how sticky
Wow.
Thrustmaster pedals had been until I got these, and it was I just stick your feet on it. You just move your feet. It's just it feels like a fidget toy in that regard almost.
All right.
Got a few Whirlpool throttle and stuff. Little mount for it. But obviously I don't really need it much. This.
Ah, the Whirlpool. That's that's the one I was talking about. The Whirlpool is they are really nice. Kind of expensive.
Expensive.
I'm saving my money for a motion rig. I built my platform is done. I'm sitting on. I'm doing VR on it now, so I'm really comfortable with the seat and everything positioned correctly. But how the only thing that is missing is the big motors, radial motors under that platform to make it move.
Is it okay. I don't know. So I've just seen there's some A320s over there. No, what else? Yeah. I've never actually used one of those moving platforms. I got
Me
a
neither.
chance I got a chance to use one of those big simulators they train like commercial pilots in. Short flight.
Yeah.
But they didn't have
Yeah.
the motion stuff on. Fortunately. Would have loved it.
Yeah, years ago I was I had a client with CAE in Montreal. They build these big simulators, so it was my client, and I had a chance to use I think it was the Chinese 737-800 back in the days. That was built, and they had the full motion too, so it was amazing how real it felt.
Yeah, I think it was a Gulfstream 5, but Gulfstream 450, I think. I think that was the simulator that it was for. Yeah.
Cool.
I've also had a chance to go on the A400M Atlas simulator at Bryce Norton, and that was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Did some low flying through the valleys and stuff. Yeah, oh, I'm coming up to this. So far. I feel like a motion rig, that would be amazing.
Well, in VR, I can't stop thinking that the only feeling that your brain doesn't have is the motion. You get everything else, so only thing left is to make it feel some of the motion, and it doesn't need much because it fills in the blanks. So you just a little bit of motion, and your brain will really think you're there.
Have you had a look at butt kick?
I don't have a butt kicker, but I have a haptic seat.
Oh, okay.
That the 5.2 I think haptic seat from Sim Racing. I think it's called the U-Shake 6. Yeah, U-Shake 6. 5.1 actually. It's pretty cool. I like it. I really like it. It's since I don't have the motion yet, I think it still give you some feeling.
It's the next best thing to motion.
Yeah, and a lot less expensive too.
Oh wait, actually, how much is it gonna cost? All in?
The motion, the full motion.
Yeah.
I think the one there are several models, but the one I'm looking at, which is an S6 Degrees of Freedom simulator with radial motors, it's gonna end up being like 8,000 euros.
Oh. That's a,
Yeah, I'm saving.
that's a car.
Because it's there's shipping also. It ships from Germany. So shipping is really expensive. The whole thing, if you are in Europe and you can, I think it's more like 3,000 or 4,000 euros.
The shipping is
A little more.
massive.
Oh, shipping is massive. It's like the price of the thing.
say now that I'm so high, I've got a bit sloppy with sort of flying and sort of flying way.
Yeah, it's easy, right? That once you cross the 12,000 feet one, it's pretty straightforward after that. Really easy.
Might make a bit of a tight turn. Oh, wow, that's huge. Just
I'm
seen the
about
observer.
4 kilometers from the finish. I'm about to cross the finish line.
Ah, nice. I'm still a ways out.
Well, that's still a pretty long flight. I'm gonna do like 142, something like that. 1 hour and 43, 445 minutes.
Yeah. I think last time I tried this task, I didn't actually start the task properly. I think I was more just gonna fly direct there or something.
For my task, usually I'm all for, giving at least some idea of a maximum or minimum altitude on the start gate. So at least you know where to start from. Okay, it mentioned in the description that the airport is not easy to find. Oh, okay, it's right in front.
It's right next to the road, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
Looking for it right now. Oh yeah, there's a big, like a career or something down there with a pool, and the airport, the runway is right next to the pool. Wow, okay, yeah, can see it now.
We've been cruising along at 13,000 feet and Copper's been reenacting Top Gun. How's it going down there?
I gave away too much altitude before I got to this waypoint. Now I have to work my way back up.
To the SOAR telescope.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I almost did the same thing when I saw that it was. I stopped my descent because I was going too low.
Biscuit, I stay. The wind is good.
Well, not much. It's going to be a big crosswind landing here.
If you use flaps +2, maybe just land into it. Have a ground roll of about 20 feet.
Yeah, there's a landing flap setting too. Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
really slow.
Let's try because I remember the L doesn't actually stand for land. It stands like the German word slow something.
Yes, I think it is. Yes, it's true. It's yes, means really slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned that from watching.
But
think
I
it was-
always almost using it for landing anyway because yeah, I want to go really slow.
I'm gonna sacrifice a bit of my altitude speed here. It's gonna take.
See the aptic seat when I lower the gear, the bump it gives you, and then it keeps wobbly because there's more turbulence, there are more resistance, drag. So this is nice. You can really feel that you have your gear down. See, you don't forget it.
I had I used to use my butt kicker. Although for some reason
Okay, yeah, you
it
have a
stopped
butt
working.
kicker.
Yeah, I need to get it working. The only thing is that whenever I used it, people downstairs, it was quite loud.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Even when I turned it down to like its setting or so. It was so good. Like when this was in DCS, but going along taxiways and runways, you could feel the bump between the sort of
Yeah, I
concrete
heard.
slabs.
Yeah, DCS is pretty good at transferring these. I think.
That's where I've got most of my flying, to be honest. Good 1,100 hours in DCS or something like that.
Sorry, I'm on final. I'm gonna concentrate. All right, landed.
Saw your altitude go from, well, it was descending, then it just stopped at 661. They good you on. I've still got a way to go.
I did an hour and 42 minutes, 24 seconds. I'm done.
Excellent.
There's sink all around this freaking mountain.
You good or?
Well, I thought I had made it by the skin of my teeth, just skimming across the top there, and then I ended up in the sink on the other side and lost a couple of thousand feet.
Ooh.
And I didn't make the waypoint after all of that trouble.
I think there's two waypoints there. There's sort of, there's the first one
Yeah,
and
well,
there's a tight right.
Yeah, I'm still working on the first one,
Oh,
and I'm not finding any lift way down here in the valley. So I'm gonna be hitting the dirt pretty soon.
No, not when you're so close at the end.
so good.
It's funny because there was at this line of waypoint and the SOAR telescope, it was creating some kind of a bowl in which I found some good lifts going on that line. But I don't know after that if you can get some something.
I got a bit but on the way back I'm not getting any. So I am deliberately staying
No,
close
you don't
to
need
VNE.
to anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I'm sitting at about 100 knots. I'm literally just below it.
Well, guys, for me, I won't be able to wait for you because I know that people are waiting for me downstairs to
I know.
to do something tonight just before the start of the week. So
I'm not
thank
that
you
far.
thank you for joining, and I hope to see you again. Even if it's late, thank you for joining. Even if it's late for you, Whoa. And Copperhead, good luck. I hope you're gonna get out and see you
No, I'm
on
down.
Tuesday. Oh, you're
Oh,
down.
no.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so sorry, man. All right, but see you Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah. See you next time.
Yep. Bye bye.
That's pretty much tomorrow.
Take care.
Yeah, bye. Have a good one. Let's get the 8, so I reckon. A bit faster. It's probably about to run out of charge. Down it. It's better. I can just chill right now. Oh, ADC. Seven. Let's wait. And then I get to the task end, and then I. Sweet. Doing it. Can't zoom. Apply for the bronze soaring badge or something. Longest I've ever done in a glider in DCS, in Microsoft Smash. It's nice. Speed it. I didn't do that last pass, I could have maybe done it without. Hit needle. Machine line about 6.5. 6,500 feet high. Knots and it's 62 knots ground speed. Quite dreadful. Flying into night. Very fast. 9, 7, 10. Chat. Oh well. Got a few bindings for my map, so but for my so I can do it without using my going on. Am I going to? It's another. Yeah, got this one. 6 nautical miles. Let's go. Task is complete. Out there, Pacific. Hang on, when I did this, just about made it. Put it over there. Stick for a second. And stick my what's that? Going over speed. It's gonna bother. Do it, just you don't overspeed. Under 2 hours, I'll get it exactly on. One. It's there. If I had the vertical sync, 1 minute to do nautical. I don't know, I'd have to overspeed. Is it there? It's there. Seconds. Twenty. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I failed. Half a mile. just a hair under. It's just a hair over to it. That's complete. Whew. Don't do that. Don't be stupid. Nothing's down there. Just go full spoilers for now. Not dumping. Now I remember. Is that it? It is. If I fly along, it's still so high. Hey Copper, I didn't realize you're still here. I thought you DC'd. Crash Flight Sim. Don't mind you. Ah, I think I was talking too quietly most of the time. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. That was fun. I know Microsoft Flight Sim is not happy with me right now. Okay, never mind. Ugh. Let's get back. Oh. Yeah. That's good. That was good. That was fun. Gonna do more of that. Yeah. It's my longest glider flight to date. 2.5. Oh, just over. 2 hours 18 minutes. Yeah, done a lot of glider flights recently. A lot. Yeah, well, to anyone who's watching, thank you. Fun. I want to do more. Might try and figure out a better way of showing flight sim, etc. But yeah, that was good. I might see if I can get central view. Normally, Microsoft Flight Sim shows it in 2 small screens when in VR, which is not great if you're watching it. But the VR mirror only shows the left iron because it's a wide FOV, so a lot on the left. Well, it shows a lot on the left and not much in the central or middle. Central or right. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm not going to sleep because it's 3 AM.